So we've been seeing these dramatic pictures of Zoo Miami. We've all seen those images of you know, hurricanes with the animals. You know, there's obviously a lot of damage. They're out in the open, out in the elements. They're having to make these last-minute arrangements for these animals, but they're prepared for it. And I think we have Ron Magill on the phone from Zoo Miami. Ron, are you with us?
I'm with you. How you doing, Rita Bay?
Okay, great.
Hi, Ron.
We're good.
Hey,
Thank you, Ron.
doing?
How are you?
I'm okay. A little tired, but okay.
Busy time for you. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing with the animals and how you even prepare such a monumental task.
Well, you know, on a positive side, Rita Bay, this isn't our first rodeo. I've been there for 38 years. I've been through Andrew, through Katrina, through Wilma. We learned a lot through those storms. The preparations had a lot more to do with the zoo itself than actually with the animals. Contrary to what a lot of people think, we don't evacuate the animals from the zoo. Some animals are moved within the zoo to more secure locations, smaller birds, smaller mammals. We move inside to some of the new buildings that have been built since the hurricane. And as we all know, our building codes here in Miami-Dade are probably the best in the country. So we move them in there, but most of the large, dangerous animals, people we look at, you know, the tigers, the lions, the elephants, these animals stay within their enclosures. They are built-in night houses, built-in barns that actually do a very good job of protecting these animals. We've known that through Andrew, where the zoo around them fell apart. It was leveled through Andrew, yet these night houses were undamaged and the animals survived very well. So we don't want to move an animal off the zoo grounds because they get tremendously stressed by that. You know, the stress of moving an animal off grounds can actually be more dangerous to the animal than the hurricane itself. It's not like moving a cat or a dog or a horse, a domestic animal that's used to being transported. These animals depend on the security of the place they've known all their lives. So that's what we do. Now, it would be different if we were in a flood zone, if we had a storm surge problem, because we can't let an animal drown. But that's not the problem. We just have to protect them from debris, flying debris, from winds, and that's why we have the building codes that we have here and the structures that we have.
Well, you brought up a very interesting point, and something that I was thinking about, Ron, which is the stress on these animals. Anybody who even just has a dog at home knows that a lightning storm can cause that animal a great deal of anxiety. What do you do to try to help these animals? Would you ever sedate any of them to help them get through this period?
No, you know, we really have not had a need to do that. These animals seem to do very well once we get them into these enclosed areas. They're quiet areas. They're in somewhat familiar surroundings. At least most of them are. Some of the smaller ones that you see on the video that are being moved into some of these large buildings, they do still pretty well in there. The key thing is to provide them with the food, provide them with the protection. We've ordered extra food. We've got all of our generators working well. That's another important thing. You know, we've got a lot of life system support that depends on those generators. If we don't have the filters working through our aquariums, they can lose oxygen. Animals in the aquariums can die. So there's a lot of things to take heed of. But the bottom line is they're safer at the zoo within the structures that we've built there. We have learned a lot in the past few years. You're not going to see flamingos in the bathroom anymore. Flamingos now have a kind of custom deluxe suite in their brand new building with a pool in it and the whole 9 yards. So they are living a little bit more luxurious than they were in the prior bathroom situation.
We're glad they're in a luxury suite. They deserve it, right? Another thing I wanted to ask you about, you know, a lot of people talk about this sense that animals have when something's coming, when an earthquake's coming, when a hurricane or a storm is coming. Is there anything to that?
You know, I believe there is, Rita Bay. I will tell you, with our animals at the zoo, I think the nervousness that sometimes they show may be the nervousness that they're just experiencing from us. You know, just like your pets, when you're sick, your pet knows you're sick. When you're anxious, your pet knows you're anxious. Those animals. But the native animals, one of the things I noticed back in Andrew was, you know, when Andrew hit, it hit late at night. It was the smallest storm, so that day was actually a beautiful day. Beautiful blue skies, puffy white clouds. And the one thing I noticed was I didn't see a native bird or squirrel or anything in the zoo that day. It was almost surreal, and I didn't understand why. Until, of course, that night we got crushed. We got destroyed by Andrew. Since then, every time we've had a hurricane threat, I've always looked outside for these native birds. And you know what? During Wilma, there were a couple left, but during all the other ones, we've had birds in there. So it told me basically that these birds know when to evacuate. And I want to say, this is just my personal observation. I'm not giving you any scientific knowledge or anything like that. But right before I left the zoo this afternoon, it was full of ibis and herons, and there were blue jays calling, and there were squirrels crossing. So my gut feeling is that, yeah, we're going to get some serious winds, but I'm hoping that these birds are telling me that we are not going to receive the same catastrophic eye wall winds that we received during Hurricane Andrew when everything evacuated. I'm hoping that's the case. Maybe it's just dream wishing for me, but I do.
Well, they are incredible creatures. Is there anything you are the most concerned about? Like, what is your major concern?
It's just flying debris for some of the animals that are somewhat exposed. You know, some of the hoofstock, some of our antelope will be out in somewhat open pens and big chain link pens. Now, we've tried to remove anything that could be a flying projectile, but geez, Rita Bay, there's no such thing as hurricane-proof. I mean, that's one thing I learned. There's no such thing as hurricane-proof.
Well, we're glad you have the experience you do, and we know you're going to take really good care of the animals. Of course, we'll check back in with you after the storm, and we really appreciate you taking the time to join us today.
Thank you, Ron.
I appreciate you keeping us all informed.
Thank you.